Trying to push a little harder, trying to get the upper hand. So much to do in so little time. It's a crazy life. It's ready, set, go. It's another wild day when the stress is on the rise. In my heart, I feel you say, just breathe, just breathe. Come and rest at my feet and be, just be. Chaos calls, but all you really need.
Good morning, everybody. So today is day 2 of getting my injections done. Not thrilled. I am finally getting them done. I've had to reschedule like 4 different times now. So the first time I went to try and go get them done a couple weeks ago, the dogs made me late. So we had to reschedule them the second time that I tried to get it done. Oh, I was trying to remember. They had to change it because she was not in the office that day. And so we had put it to the Monday that I was coming back from Victoria. Well, that day, I had to cancel and reschedule because Carter was sick. His ears were hurting and I had to take him to the doctor. And then, there's a bug. And then I was supposed to have it done last Friday or whatever it was. Bailey had strep and she was contagious, and so couldn't do it then, and so it's today. So we've had to reschedule a few times, but it is happening today, and I am not thrilled. I don't know if it's worse or better because I know what to expect now. So, I don't know. Just took a shower, about to get ready. I'm very tired. But yeah, Carter is taking a nap. I took a very hot bath, and I did my very hot compress. I took a bath, and then I took a rag, got it wet with the water as hot as I could stand it, placed it on me, and I did that a few times all around my muscles where she's going to poke and inject me, trying to relax my muscles and make them not so tense and not hurt so bad. So hopefully that helps. And I'm gonna take my ibuprofen and my Zofran here in a few before we leave. Carter is napping, so I'm gonna see if he's awake yet. Turn this off. Okay. Wait. Oh. and calming, some stress away, valor, and release, and my oil bracelet. I'm going to take my peace and calming with me. I'm gonna rub some of this calming on me now. Of course, the day I have to go get injections, my stomach hurts. Hi, baby. I'm gonna rub immunity on my foot. I don't know if I've mentioned this or not, but I need to see my doctor. I'm not sure what doctor, but my rheumatologist, I think something's going on with my thyroid because I keep dropping weight. I am at 94 pounds, and it's kind of like unhealthy skinny, and that's the least I've ever weighed. And over the past week and a half, I've dropped a lot of weight. Usually I'm between 97 on the low side and then 100, and it was 97.6. I was like, oh wow, that's kind of low. And then it was 96.8, and I was like, oh, okay. And then a couple days later it was 95.4, and I was like, damn, like that's a lot of weight to lose. And then yesterday 94.8, and this morning 94.6. So not doing anything to lose the weight, but I am dropping weight. And the other thing that is concerning me is I'm randomly throwing up. I don't know why. And it's foods that I've had before, but then sometimes it just doesn't settle right, and I'm just randomly throwing up. So I don't, something's going on with my stomach. I don't know, but yeah, sometimes I'll be fine when I eat, and then other times my stomach hurts and hurts. So I'm like scared to eat anything. I'm afraid of throwing up. But can you see that? So you shall see. But nothing sounds I don't eat anything right now. So I made some chicken broth, and I'm gonna drink that down. Hopefully try and feel better, and then get ready to go. Give him some ibuprofen before we go.
But I know if you're gonna be crawling around, not have this.
Alright, we're about to leave. I just gave Carter his medicine. I'm taking mine. I'm gonna take some with me just in case. I just drank down some chicken broth to try and get my blood sugar up and feel a little better. Got my pillow in the car, my medicines, my oil, bracelet. That's about it. Some water. Oh my god, it is so freaking hot. God, it's like miserable. I was just out for a few minutes, putting Carter in his car seat, and I'm already red. So hot, I'm over it. So they want me to wait in the car, and then they'll call me, and so waiting right now. Bailey's reaction when I tell her I'm gonna say that I'm done, but I'm not.
Oh, hi.
I'm done.
You got them?
No, I'm just kidding.
What? Were you late?
No, I had to wait for them to call me.
Oh, damn it. You interrupted our photo shoot.
I had to nervous pee. But it's a good thing because she was like, okay, she needs to take a urine sample. I was like, awesome, because I'm about to piss myself.
I got you.
I'm gonna get high off my oils.
You walk in. Are you ready? Yep, I'm good.
I'm great. Oh my gosh, I'm so scared.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. So I have a nervous tick from anxiety and I pick at my nails. And that's why I get acrylic nails, because if not, I'll pick them off. Well, I picked off my entire hand so far. And I guarantee you by the time I get out of that doctor's office, all this nail polish is gonna be gone. I already picked off one hand. Gonna pick off another hand. If you can't tell how shaky I am. Oh, yeah, it's just something I do when I'm nervous, and I just pick until it's gone.
How are you doing?
I'm great, you know, just doing my deed. This is a leg workout.
Yeah? Your
Yes.
glutes and your legs? Your butt looks good.
Shake my butt. I am about to get my injections. I'm very, very nervous. Just want to try and relax a little bit, breathe in some oils. My peace and calming is what I did last time. I'm gonna tell her to do a lot of numbing medicine and a lot more. Very scared. My toes are going away. The needle's right there. I don't know how big it is. You can't see. Okay, so she we just talked about some things and talked about taking some blood work for why I'm losing a bunch of weight, why I've been throwing up and stuff, and my blood sugar, and so she's going to do some blood work for check on diabetes and my thyroid. And she said that's what it sounds like, is one of those, and it's probably my thyroid. So we're gonna check that out. And she said if we can't say anything on that, then we're gonna have to either see my rheumatologist or primary doctor. So I'll say that I'm doing okay. I'm just trying to relax. I asked her to put extra numbing lidocaine and extra on that spot where I tore. She said that she's gonna let me sit in here for a few minutes. You can tell I'm already starting to get blotchy from being nervous, anxiety, and she's gonna let me, she said I'm gonna let the numbing kick in and get on your body and let me get in Zen mode and breathe in my oils and relax. So very scared. Just kind of talked about some things and hopefully it won't be so bad.
You ready?
Yes.
As you can be, right?
Yes. Are we checking the IUD before or after we do this?
Before.
Okay. And then are we taking blood today or?
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Perfect. So let's see how this is too, because that will kind of tell me based on how this feels, if there's been a little bit of improvement too. Okay, I'm gonna put my fingers here, maybe feel some pressure. Strings look perfect.
Okay.
How was that compared to previous?
It's still uncomfortable, but not as terrible.
Okay, you're gonna feel just the Q-tip to clean the area, okay? Okay, here come my fingers here. I'm gonna kind of guide again like last time. Here?
Mhm.
Yeah. Stick here. There.
Mhm.
I'm sorry. Okay, this is the one where it's the worst.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna do one on each side of it,
Oh,
okay?
oh, oh God.
Okay. Last side, you ready? Last side. Around. You're doing so good.
I'm trying to relax.
I know, it's hard. Okay. Bring feet to the center. And go ahead and push back.
I'm gonna lay here for a minute because I'm dizzy.
You're not feeling lightheaded or dizzy?
Mhm.
You are. Okay.
It's because I was breathing through my mouth.
Yeah. Hyperventilate a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So let's see it again in a month, okay? And at that point, we can do the third injection. If you feel like you're getting some benefit, you feel like it's not even helping, then maybe it's not worth doing. Only you can tell me, okay? How
Okay.
you feel after that. And
Okay.
then continue with the pelvic floor physical therapy. We're gonna send, meaning the dilators, we're gonna send the urine for culture and see if there's any infection. If there is no infection and the symptoms persist, then we'll consider what we should do next there. And then we'll get your thyroid, your blood count, and your diabetes screen today.
Okay.
Okay?
And do I just take it to them up front
You
and they
remember
do?
where the lab is here?
Yes.
That room 13? You'll check out first, and then she'll call you back to the lab. She's got a whole process she has to do between each patient now.
Okay, do I go to my car and wait for her or?
Lobby is okay.
Okay. And then even if this does help and then we do it again next month, and I'm still in pain, maybe something we do every few months or so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's just see if this makes enough of a difference for you. It sounds like you got some,
Yeah.
but you're still.
I think it is helping. I'm still in pain, but it's not as traumatic every single day. It's not if I'm walking too much in the day, I'm hurting too bad. It's not if I'm carrying my son, I have to sit down and I can't stand up because it hurts. And
If we do 3 of them, and by the third one we're not significantly better, it sounds funny, but one thing we can try is a medication called Valium. Have you heard of that before?
Mm-hmm.
And you put it into the vagina.
Oh, really?
So that's another option, but I don't think we should mix things.
Right.
So let's do this one first. see how we do, and then we can try the Valium. It's not my favorite, but
Right.
we've tried a lot for
Right.
you. The other option would be to reconsider something like sex therapy and see if that's something that you'd be interested in.
Okay, and is it maybe worse for me, one, because of my lupus affects my muscles, but could it be because it's kind of like a mind thing because I was raped when I was younger, so it's automatically still that like tenseness? Okay.
It's probably a combination of you had a traumatic after birth experience, you have the sexual history, and then yes, it's that kind of mind. Like I'm trying to find the right way to explain. It's like your body's subconscious,
Right. Automatically is
protecting
like, oh,
you.
okay.
Exactly. It's our inside protection against things that we know have been harmed before, and it's your body trying to kind of protect you from being hurt again. And so it's something where psychologically you have to learn to fight that physical response that your body gives, and it's not an easy thing to do.
And I feel like I've always, because I had surgery for endometriosis a couple years ago, and I feel like I've always had
You've always
something
had
going
pain
on.
down in your pelvis.
Yeah.
And so, like I said, it's like that learned response. Like anything it's just this painful area. And so no matter what, whether it's intimacy or whether it is an exam or even childbirth, these sorts of things, it's going to be associated with pain. So you have to try to disassociate that. And that's where that pelvic floor physical therapy, sometimes sex therapy, those things can be helpful coming at it from all different angles.
Okay. And then
There's also you remember the word vulvodynia that I told you? There is a Facebook group.
oh, really?
There
Okay.
are several groups out there that you could look into too and see. Sometimes just talking to people and what have they tried that's been helpful,
Okay. Yeah.
So I think doing all those things is the best that we can do at this point. Okay,
We've
let's
done a
give
lot.
it a little bit of time.
And then, but
Time too can make a difference.
yeah, that's why I told my husband, I was like, I don't want a baby right now. I was like, our son is about to be one. He's not even one yet. I was like, let's just wait.
Well, and I do think you should consider whether you want to try for a vaginal delivery again or a C-section. Because I really do think a C-section, yes, it's major abdominal surgery, and it's different than that birthing experience.
Yeah.
But I think your after experience would be significantly different than the first time around.
It scares me because I do think this medicine, I did notice last time I was freaking out a lot. I think the medicine is helping as far as my anxiety because I wasn't as freaked out. So I think that is helping, but I know I freak out during a C-section, but I was upset. I mean, it's not your fault, but that I didn't get to have you when I delivered my son, and then it just didn't go the way that I quite wanted it. So, and that was really important to me, because I told them I had passed out in the past from pain, so they did not let me get out of bed at all. So I sat in that bed for 22 hours in labor, and I wanted to be able to embrace my labor, I guess. So it was just.
Absolutely, we can, if we decide to labor again, I would recommend then we try to schedule it so that I can be there. And I would, in the 39th week, unless you go through into labor on your own earlier, and we can try to have a different experience. Certainly the second time around is many times easier than the first. So we can do that. My concern is if you tear again.
The trauma going through this again.
Yeah.
That's why I was thinking maybe if we do these steroid injections every few months or so for a year or whatever it is, if it would kind of get rid of that, get my muscles to relax, and then maybe if it's something I have to do again after the steroid injections, and when my tear, actually having you there to make sure my tear is closed correctly, maybe it won't be as terrible. Have to go through so much.
Yeah. We'll take it when it comes. It's a lot to think about, and we'll see where we're at. You may be in a different place in 6 months. Okay? All right.
Thank you so much for everything.
See you in a month. You're welcome. Have a good week.
You too.
Okay, so I just got done getting my injections. I'm still kind of dizzy. I do think I I'm so red. I do think I handled it better this time than I did last time. I didn't get as many shots this time. I think last time she did 6. This time we only did 4. So I think that I handled it a little bit better this time. I'm gonna have my blood work done, check on my blood and everything. Kind of, you know, heard what we were just talking about, different options that we're gonna do. Whether I have to see a vulva specialist or a urinary something specialist. Because I had mentioned, you know, when my bladder gets full, that was part of where the pressure was coming from. So she said she wonders if, when him coming out, if it messed up some kind of nerve somewhere. And there's not the nerve signaling to my brain that my bladder's full. It sends it when it's overly full. And that's why, like if my bladder gets really full and I have to pee, I can't hold it. And I will feel like I have to pee myself, or if it just starts coming out and I can't stop it, I pee. And also when I do pee, I feel like I have to push to get it out, and feel like it's, even after I'm done peeing, I still feel like it's the urge to pee. So she's said that could be, maybe she's checking she's gonna do a test on my pee and see if maybe there's she said that could be another thing, is like a nerve somewhere not signaling correctly, and she said that could cause pelvic floor discomfort. So it could be a number of things that's going on, obviously, but we have some different things we're gonna do. See how I am in a few months, a year, a couple years, however long we decide to have another baby. At that point, whether it would be good to do vaginal or C-section, whether we do these injections every few months, whether I see specialist, different things. But I am going to go have my blood drawn, and then but I think I handled it better this time. I think it's helping, and I'll see how we do. But my doctor, she's great, so it's a lot.
No, it's not on there. Okay, it'll be just a few minutes. Okay.
Oh, yay.
So what'd you have, boy?
Yes. Crazy little boy.
Crazy. Is he walking everywhere?
He's almost walking, not quite yet.
Cool.
But he crawls insanely fast.
And he probably knows right now he can get where he wants faster crawling.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry. Doing okay? Okay.
Yep. I've had my blood drawn so many times. I hate it, but I've had it done so many times.
Right.
I used to be extremely terrified though. I do not like needles. I would like freak out.
And then after you have a kid, you're like, man, if I can do that, I can do anything.
I
mean,
know.
You think about the human body.
Oh, I know.
It is just amazing.
The woman's body is insane.
Isn't it? Isn't it? Oh.
I'll push a giant head out of me. I can take a little needle.
Exactly. You got that right. I almost did that little roll away, and then I was like, nope.
Little arms.
That's right. Don't carry your purse, please, with the arm I drew out of, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.